He did not arrive at 8. He arrived when the community center flag rope touched the silver cleat, and that was the part every volunteer kept missing. The first morning, we laughed because the little brown terrier appeared right as the flag went up. The weekend pet event board was already outside nearby. Everyone called it his routine, but he did not come to the door or follow the volunteer. He sat under the cleat, still quietly looking up. So the volunteer came earlier and set down a small treat before touching the rope. The dog waited away until the flag rope finally moved again. That was when the first blue corner showed. It shifted behind the cleat, small enough to miss, but clear enough for us to remember later. The next morning, the doors opened and both volunteers stepped out with supplies. The flagpole base stayed empty, because the rope was still loose right then. When the rope started down, he appeared from the sidewalk edge. Not before it. Not for people. Only as it neared the cleat again that morning. Then they raised the flag late. On purpose. The time was wrong, the light was different, and the dog still came when the rope reached metal at the same cleat. By then, the schedule answer felt sensible, but thin. The volunteers stopped watching the clock, and started watching exactly where the rope pressed instead of guessing. They checked the flag bin, the folded fabric, and even a spare rope. He quietly ignored both tests. The regular cleat still held his attention. One detail would not fit. The blue corner moved only when the rope tightened against that exact silver edge, not anywhere else near the pole there. So she put her phone down and tested the rope by hand. Pressed in, he came closer. Lifted away, he paused halfway, quietly waiting, without looking back at time. That broke the old answer. People could arrive, supplies could move, and nothing happened. The dog appeared when rope pressure touched the cleat, right in front of both volunteers again. Now the blue edge looked less random. It was glossy, laminated, and the same color as the pieces on the pet event board near the entrance. The terrier stayed quiet under it. He did not pull or paw. His stillness made the small movement easier for everyone to notice right there. The volunteer crouched lower, gave the rope slack, and checked the narrow gap behind the metal instead of pulling hard on anything. The blue piece was caught there. From the dog's low angle, the first morning changed meaning. The rope had moved the same hidden corner in that very first frame beside that cleat. She checked the flag bin once more, because that answer almost worked. But the dog stayed under the cleat, not near the bin after the check. Every appearance lined up with the same trigger event, rope touching silver cleat. The clue had been the same small blue piece from earlier moving again beside that public flagpole. When she loosened the rope, the corner came free. It matched the empty blue clip waiting on the pet event board where a piece was missing. They clipped it where it belonged. Then she touched the rope to the cleared cleat. And the terrier did not rush underneath or sit there anymore. The next flag raise looked like the first one, except the cleat was clear.